What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity on the HermitCraft server. So guys, last episode we caused a bit of a problem on the server. We were using the BuildCraft builder and it was like lagging everybody out. Oh my goodness! I've already said sorry to everybody on the server, but sorry again. So I did a little bit of research on this problem. Why the builder, and apparently it affects the filler too, why these blocks are having such crazy issues in Feed the Beast Infinity? Well, turns out it has to do with the mod called What Are We Looking At? What Are We Looking At? I believe is like an add-on for Wayla or What Am I Looking At? That mod, you know, the little tooltip when you look at stuff. Yeah, apparently this bug has already been fixed in What Are We Looking At? But it has not been implemented in a released version. So it's already been known, it's already been documented, and it's already been fixed. So whenever it comes through the pipe, we will get the update, and that'll be awesome. So I think that's the problem. I don't know for 100% sure, but there was a bug filed on it that looks exactly like that problem. So I am pretty happy about that. So yeah, last episode we copied and pasted this dome here, and I have off camera built a little area for us to mess around with some Botania stuff. Yeah, so let's get into that. I got the Lexica Botania on me, and I was kind of going through this chest right here. This is where I put all the stuff from when DMAC and I were working together, trying to figure this out. Well, he was helping me figure it out. So we have a mana pool, we have a pestle and mortar, we have some living rock, mystical white flowers that I found in the overworld, we have the petal apothecary, some seeds, which I probably don't need, bucket, my wand, mana spreader, pure daisy, and some wood and some stone. I don't know why I have those, but I do. Okay, so first things first, we need to be able to create a little bit of mana. So I was going through this book here, and yeah, with generating flora, yeah, there's two different types of flowers. There's flowers that generate mana, and then there's functional flowers. So we want the generating style. This is what's going to actually produce mana for us. The day bloom is like the most basic way of producing mana, it looks like. You don't want them right next to each other. You kind of want them diagonal. So that's the good way. This is the bad way. And in order to make that, we need two mystical yellow petals and an orange petal and a light blue petal. So that means we need, what is that? One blue flower, one orange flower, and two yellow flowers to make two of these, I think. Anyway, I think it's time we go hunting for this stuff. Now, I saw there was a way that we can actually create these flowers. I don't really know how to do that. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a trip to the overworld, just kind of fly around, see what we can do as far as these mystical flowers go. I know I've seen them everywhere, but I haven't actually hunted for them. So I don't really know how difficult this is going to be. This is new since the last time I was here. Here's the beef. Oh, right. I remember seeing XB's video on this. He was giving away free beef. That's awesome. I'm going to take a little bit. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of that free beef. That is awesome. Looks like we have a portal here to the Nexus that actually says Nexus on it. That is great. And it looks like all the other portals have been removed too. I didn't actually notice that before. Let's take a look in here. I'm kind of curious to see what's all been done since the last time we've been here. Let's see. So we got a portal for the end and the nether. Yeah, so we've seen the nether before. It's a little mini nether biome. And over here we got a little end biome now instead of my little 2x1 portal. Some draconium ore, some ender lily seeds, some solid ender. And we got a little ender mini guy over here. I assume he's name tagged. Can't really point at him. There's invisible block. Ooh, there's invisible blocks here. I think these are, oh my goodness, I can't remember. It's like open blocks, pencil blocks, or I can't remember. It's something like that. So what's over on this side? The Twilight Portal. Oh, that has not been added yet. And we do have the Quarry Portal. I was helping XB with this one. Yeah, we got he put the ores around and he asked for any more suggestions. I was like, you know, if we're going to the Quarry Age, which is a flat mushroom island biome, we need the giant mushrooms in here. So we ended up putting these in here. We had to pop the top off of this, and then I grew the red one, and then I grew the brown one up a little high, and we push it down with some pistons. Oops, looks like we have a problem right there. Wonder why there's mycelium there. Huh. Anyway, Yeah, so a bunch of these portals have been added. We still need to do the community areas and get everybody's bases portals in here, but we will do that in time. I'm trying to remember, how do I get out of here? Is this, oh, that takes me to the age. This one should take me back to, well, that takes me to my base. That's not right. We should move that so it takes us back over here to this portal. All right, we'll do that sometime in the future. Okay, so we're looking for the mystical petals. I see there's snow around here. That's kind of weird. Wonder if there was like a snowman on the loose, maybe? Well, here's a red flower. All right. So it might be easy to find these things at nighttime since they're all kind of sparkly. So I'm just going to go around and punch a bunch of flowers. I hate flowers. Die. Die, flowers. I'm going to punch a bunch of these, collect them. Hopefully we'll get the ones that we need. I think it was like, what, light blue and orange? There we go. There's an orange, and I think I just got light blue. Yeah, so I'll do this, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Huh, that's interesting. I just found a blizz over here, just randomly. I mean, this is like a giant taiga biome. I kind of feel like, since there's a blizz there, I want to go and get a, what do you call that? A Pokeball? I can never remember the name of them. The Mine Factory Reloaded little mob catcher balls. Why can I not remember the name of these things? Oh my goodness, come on. Oh, load chunks. So we need, I think it was a gas tier. I just remember the recipe off the top of my head. So gas tier and some ender pearls. Safari net, that's what it's called. I didn't even look at it until just right now. Yeah, hopefully that blizz didn't despawn, or hopefully more will spawn if it did. It was like right over here, right? Oh no, I think it might have despawned. Ah! Okay, well I'll look around. Hopefully we'll find another one. Looks like it just randomly spawned right here in the taiga, or the giant taiga. Mega taiga biome. Alright, let's do that. Alright guys, so I just found another blizz over here. Got my safari net ready. Pink. Gotcha. Awesome. So yeah, now we don't have to worry about trying to spawn in a blizz later on. We will be able to spawn in as many as we want and get all the blizz rods that we need. So that's really cool. Okay, well I'm going to continue on looking for our mystical flowers, and we'll be back, guys. Well, don't ask me why, guys, but somehow I ended up underneath the ground at spawn. Let's put a torch down. I've been finding pockets of zombies all holding things. Like, these guys down here all holding, looks like gunpowder, and one's got a bone, things like that. I've already cleared out like 2 pockets of these guys, but if you look at the mini-map, you can kind of see there's like a bunch of them. Like, over this way it says venomous zombie. It looks like there's a bunch of zombies all clumped up over there. Let's go ahead and turn down our hostile sounds a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe these guys out. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. I've been noticing, like at nighttime, we haven't been getting a lot of enemies spawning in the overworld. We're getting some, but nowhere near what we should be getting. Ooh, there's a, is this somebody's spawner? Huh. No, that's like the edge of somebody's branch mine, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like people kind of been leaving dark areas around here, which I guess is fine. Is this even, actually this might even be my branch mine, I don't know. I have no idea whose this is, but it's been blocked off. But yeah, there was like a lot of enemies down there as we saw. I'm gonna put this back. I wonder if there's no, it looks like we're going the opposite way from all these zombies. I wonder if there's an easy way to get to these zombies over here. Now it looks like they've all disappeared, so maybe they warn another clump. Oh nope, looks like they're back again. Well, I'm gonna go poke around, see what I can find. Getting a little distracted from the task at hand. I did find a bunch of the flowers that we need for Botania. Oh, there's some regular mobs down there. Yeah, I did find a bunch of the stuff that we need for Botania. And then I can't remember why I came down to this cave. But now this has got my attention. So I'm going to be messing with this. And I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Got a feeling they are right above me. Yep, here they are. There's a bunch of them. And these guys are all holding mob drops. Oh my goodness. This guy's got pants on his head. Alright, we got rid of him. Oh man. Yep, all of these guys are holding stuff. Huh, that is so weird. I wonder what's dying. Oh, I wonder if it's like things dying in the water, like drowning. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Alright guys, so we got everything set, I believe. I got What did we get here? We got 20 of the mystical yellow flowers, petals. We got 10 of the light blue and 10 of the orange. So we should have enough here, I believe, to make 10 of our flowers that we're trying to make. So we need to put a little water in the petal apothecary. Let's go and put these on the bar here. And I believe we just go ahead and queue in 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. And then I think we have to put a seed on there. It's Q and a seed. Q. Nice. Okay, so we did it. We have a day bloom. Awesome. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make a few more of these. It does look like crafting that removes water from here. I wonder if there's a way that we can pump water into that. Now I'm curious. You know, I got 2 buckets on me. Let's go ahead and make an infinite spring real quick. Or fill up both buckets, I should say. How are we going to test this? Fluid duct. Do we have one? Yeah, hardened fluid duct. And then I guess we need a hardened servo. Actually, that is not going to work, is it? We do need the fluid liquid? Transfer node liquids. This guy right here, I do believe. Actually, you know what would be easier? Let's just move the whole petal apothecary over to where we already have that thing set up. Let's just try some things here. Okay, so if we stick this guy, this would be the really easiest way. So if we stick this guy right here, does that connect? It doesn't look like it does it? Huh. Well, that's disappointing. I was kind of hoping it would. If we stick this on top, maybe? Nope. So is there going to be a way that we can fill this thing up automatically? I really hope there is. Let's break out some of those blocks, maybe stick it underneath. Okay. Well, I'm sure I will figure out a way to do this automatically. If nothing else, we could probably use like a turtle to right-click a bucket in there. Why is that not going in my inventory? There it is. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out some way to do this automatically. Or maybe there's a way, a Botania to do it automatically. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to get super annoying if we have to do it manually every single time. Okay, well, I'll tell you guys what. I am going to make up the rest of these day blooms, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so I made myself a turtle. I'm trying to figure out a way how to automatically fill up this petal apothecary, and I'm having a little bit of trouble doing it. For instance, like if I try and place the turtle right there, well, it seemed to work that time. Maybe it's like when I was trying to place it on top, like if I click at the top portion, you can see the outline of the block, but the turtle goes to the front of this thing. It's acting really, really strange. So I guess I can place it right there, right? Alright. So let's put a bucket of water in its inventory, and let's tell the turtle to place that water. We'll just do turtle.place. And it places the water in front of the petal apothecary. Not exactly where we want it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this stuff all sorted. So placing the water in front of it ends up over here. I've already tried this before. I was thinking, well, maybe if I move it back one, it'll hit the petal apothecary. No, it doesn't. Turtle.place. It doesn't. It places it right in front of it as you would expect. So then I was like, well, maybe if I put the turtle on top of this thing. I can't place it there. It won't let me place it for whatever reason. So we'll break this guy. Let's go ahead and grab, I don't know, a piece of dirt. Dirt. We'll place the turtle on the dirt. Break this. Petal apothecary. Alright, this ought to do it, right? Lua, turtle, dot place down. Oh, I spelled turtle wrong. Turtle dot place down. False. Cannot place item here. So it's like no matter what you do, this turtle's like, nope, I am not going to interact with this petal apothecary. Well, that's too bad. But if you notice right here, it does have water in it. Yeah, that's kind of a thing that I just discovered. I don't know if this is well known or not, but we definitely have a bug here. So this says I have 13 buckets, right? 13? Okay, so with a stack of buckets in my inventory, it looks like if I pick up the water it gives me a bucket of water but doesn't remove one from my stack. I think that's what's happening here. If I queue this on the Petal Apothecary, it does fill up full of water, and now I have 14 buckets. If I right click on this, I get an extra bucket back, but I still have 14 buckets. So there's something wrong with this. 15 buckets plus 1. And now I should have a full stack. Plus 1. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this. So I can find out a way to automatically pump water into there. I can automatically fill it up by dropping a bucket on there, but it seems to kind of duplicate buckets unexpectedly. There's gotta be some other way to do this that I don't know. Maybe, like, I don't know, if we place water directly... Can I place a block? No, I can't place a block on there. I was gonna say, maybe if I place water directly above this, does it get sucked in there? Nope. That is not a thing. So the only way I can see to get water in there is dropping a bucket on there, and then you end up duplicating a bucket from doing that. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep researching this a little bit, see what else I can find out, but yeah, it doesn't look too good so far. Alright guys, so I've given up on the Petal Apothecary. It's kind of buggy, and I can't figure out how to put stuff in there automatically. So we're going to leave that alone for now. What I want to do, let's go ahead and grab a little bit of dirt here, and let's try and put our day blooms in a spot that makes the most sense. So I kind of want to be away from this wall, so we'll go like 3 away. I'm thinking we might have a border around this. We're going to call this like a flower bed or something. Maybe we'll do like 5 wide. I think that'll make the most sense. We'll come out a little bit. Where's my builder's wand? Where is my pouch? Builder's wand. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so these guys can't be placed right next to each other. Otherwise, it does bad stuff. So you're supposed to place them like diagonal, kind of like this. I think that is probably going to be... Oh, okay. We need one more to make this perfect. Let's use our builder's wand and come out just a little bit more. I think we're going to put our mana pool up here at the front. Yeah, right there. Sure, that's fine. So we have a mana spreader, and the mana spreader is supposed to be able to take the mana collected from these day blooms and put that in a certain location. I think actually if we take a look at the wand here, if we right click on the flowers. Oh, okay. So the mana is already in the mana spreader. That's what's going on. We can see that going up. The flowers have no mana in them because they've already been put over here. So I think if we shift, right click, and then shift right click, is that what it is? Okay, there's a bunch of mana that just got sent over here. Yeah, we can see there's mana in the mana pool now. Oh, okay. Just right click. Was that sparing mana to items? And if I do it, it says accepting mana from items. Okay, I think that's what we need to do. Just hit the microphone. So this is going to take a while to fill up. Day blooms are supposed to be one of the slowest ways. What do we do over here? Is that doesn't show anymore. Yeah, day blooms are supposed to be like one of the slowest means of making mana. So there's a few other things we can look at in our book. Let's take a look real quick. Let's go back. Yeah, generating functional. We want the generating. So Endoflame. While Daybloom is all well and good, a botanist requires more effective means of generating mana. Right. The Endoflame does that exactly. It will absorb any combustible item or blocks dropped on the nearby vicinity, albeit only one at a time, and burn through them to passively generate mana. So an Endoflame, a squirting lag. Aha. So let's see. We have a brown mana petal, mystical light gray, another brown, so 2 browns, a red, 2 reds, 2 browns, and a light gray. Okay, so that's going to be pretty easy to do. We should have all those flowers. I think I'm going to make a little bit bigger of a section here. We'll put some Endoflames in there, see what we can do with that, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I couldn't figure out what I needed to do here to make these things, and I noticed that some of these petals, I thought these were both the same, but this is brown mana petal, this is mystical brown petal, so they are in fact different. So in order to make these, we have to drop a petal into our mana pool, and that should convert it into the other kind. So drop one of those. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that many. Oh, do we not have enough to do that? Okay, we had enough to make 2 of those. Did we do red yet? Nope. All right, well, I'm gonna have to wait around for a little while for us to collect mana. Yep, these guys are gonna take their sweet time. I gotta wait around to collect some mana so I can get 10 of each of these different types, and we can make some endoflames. So I will be back in just a little bit. Right, so I don't think I'm gonna wait until we have enough mana from our day blooms to make all 10 of those. I went ahead and I just made 1. I'm curious if we have enough to make another one of these though. Nope, it still says we are unable to craft that on that little tooltip in the center. Okay, so we gotta wait a little bit longer. But I did make one of our endoflames, and it says all we gotta do is just drop something combustible on the ground next to it, and it will use that and convert that to mana. So is that gonna work? Ooh, okay, something's happening. It's doing stuff. Is this going faster now? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, so it's sending the big beam of stuff every few seconds now instead of like once every 30 seconds. So that's going significantly faster. So are we able to do a red one? Yes. Okay, so now we can do 2 of those endoflames. I assume this is the way this progression is supposed to work. You start off with the really slow ones. Whoops, come here, come here. Yeah, you start off with the really slow ones, and then you upgrade as you go. So let's go ahead and get some of those on the bar. One of those, one of those. One of those, and one of those. And we need a seed. Where are the seeds? And a seed. Perfect. Okay. So now we got another endoflame. Awesome. So I don't know if we can stick these guys between the day blooms or if that's going to interrupt the stuff. Since the day blooms aren't supposed to be next to each other, I don't know if these guys can be. This guy is still like sparkly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's doing something right now or if it's just waiting. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop a piece of coal here and a piece of coal there. Hold shift so they don't get magneted into me. Okay, it looks like it is doing stuff. Okay, awesome. So we are going to get mana much faster this way. I can just go ahead and spam coal, make more endoflames so we can make more mana. Awesome. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do this and we'll be back, guys. So I was looking through the Botania handbook here, the Lexica Botania, and I saw there was mystical items, and I was going through these, and these all look kind of cool or whatever. But then I got to this one, Rod of the Seas, and it says similar to its land counterpart, the Rod of the Seas will, at a cost of some mana, place down a water block wherever it's used on. Furthermore, it can also be used to refill a petal apothecaries. There we go. This is what I've been looking for. So it doesn't look like it's too bad. We need living wood twig, water bottle, and then rune of water. So if we shift click on this, that requires, a runic altar. This is something we haven't done yet. So living rock around a mana pearl or mana diamond. Aha. Okay, actually that's more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but it's still not super complex. All right, let's come back over here. I need to grab a diamond, or we'll just grab an ender pearl, I guess. Ender pearl, grab one of these, and I think we're gonna need like 3 pieces of iron. Let's grab this. Can we get a crafting table? Let's go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table real quick. Okay, because we're gonna have to craft some stuff. All right, back over here to our Botania land. I did put down a beard daisy here, and I have been turning wood into living wood simply by placing the logs around the daisy. We did this with DMAG before, so we've already seen how that works. I did set up another mana spreader here. It kind of felt like when I have all of these endoflames going, mana sitting in the flowers and not going to the spreader and not coming over to the mana pool. So I kind of assigned like half the flowers to one, half the flowers to the other. I think that works a little bit better. So let's get back into here. This says that we need to take some living rock and put it around a mana pearl or a mana diamond. So let's go ahead and put a ender pearl in here. Perfect. Okay, we will set down a crafting table. So we needed this plus a little bit of living rock, which we had already previously crafted with DMAC. So there's a runic altar. So I don't really know how these work. They look pretty cool though. Right, so back to the book. Let's see, what does this thing say we have to do? Okay, so we need a fishing rod, sugar cane, bone meal, and then 3 mana steel. Yeah, the mana steel, I wasn't sure if we were gonna have enough mana to do, but it looks like we're fine. Perfect. Okay, so we had everything we needed for that. So we need to make ourselves a fishing rod and get some sugar cane and some bone meal. I know people keep saying I should make myself a wireless thing for my applied energistic system. It won't work that far away, guys. The wireless only will work like 36 blocks away for one, so I'd have to stretch cables all the way over there, and I really don't want to do that. I might set up, you know, those the quantum things later, but yeah. So we don't have any fishing. Do we have any string? Yeah, we got a little bit of string, so we should be able to make a fishing rod. Stick. Yeah, we got plenty of sticks. Right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Click. Place. Fishing rod. Awesome. We need bone meal and sugar cane. Bone. Sugar. This. And that. That's all we needed? Those 3 items and the 3 mana steel. I think that's right. Let's just double check before I go all the way back over there. Yeah, that'll make us Rune of Water. Okay, so that is pretty much all we need. Let's go ahead and use that altar thing. I'm really not sure how that thing works. We have to give it mana, or if it just makes things. I guess we'll find out here in just a moment. Oh, I think you just have to click the items on there. Yeah, okay, so there's a fishing rod. There's that. There's that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's ready. I'm seeing lightning bolts coming off of this thing, so we just drop a piece of living rock? Is that what we do? Oh, do we have to drop it and then right click with the wand, maybe? Aha! I figured it out! Okay, well, I got it. We did it. Woohoo! So, now we should be able to grab a bottle of water. Let's see, water. Oh, we need the living wood twigs too. So no, that makes planks. How do you make the twigs? Is that it? Aha. Okay. So twig, rune thing, bottle of water. Nice. Okay. So rune or rod of the seas. If we right click on this, nothing happens. Dang it. I think we need to have a mana tablet in order to have mana on us for this thing to work. Or do we just drop this in the mana pool? Q? Well, that doesn't seem to do anything. So yes, it does appear we're going to need a mana tablet. So how do you make a mana tablet? Let's find out. Okay, so it says in order to make a mana tablet, we need to put living rock around a mana pearl or a mana diamond. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do that real quick. We got plenty of the mana rock ready to go. So yeah, I'll craft it up and we'll be back. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I made the mana tablet and I just dropped it right on top of our mana pool. So if we right click or we click on this thing, you see our mana is almost empty in the mana pool. Let's go and throw that on there again. That should take the rest of the mana out. Looks like it did. We don't have any more mana in there. We should actually... Why do I have 2 of those in my inventory now? Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of inventory desync issue with this mod, or maybe I'm lagging right now. I don't know. But yeah, we'll make a little bit more mana. We'll go ahead and get our mana pool going once again. And our mana tablet has a little bit of stuff in there. So if we right click on this with the rod, sure enough, that does fill it. So that's awesome. And if we put it on the ground here, yep, we make water now. That is great. That's awesome. That's definitely going to be useful for a bunch of different things, mainly for the Petal Apothecary, but I can see having portable water, infinite water sources being really useful, so that's great. Alright guys, well I tell you what, I've been learning a little bit about Botania here. I've been having a lot of fun trying to find out all the different things there are to know about this mod. I don't think we've even scratched the surface, to be honest. I was looking in this thing and there are so many different items you can craft. The baubles, there's so many of these. Sojourner's Sash, I heard, is really awesome. Let's see, yeah, the functional floor, there's a lot of these things, which is really cool. Like, you can make a flower that's a hopper, and you can have flowers that poison everything around it. All sorts of crazy things like that. Alright guys, I think that's it for this episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. I hope you guys like this episode. I know I was derping a little bit with Botania. Never used the mod before. Cut me a little slack. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Bye bye.